on in. We're going to do a quick live. Please allow me a moment to check my sound. Please allow me a moment to check my sound. I'm going to go ahead and play my disclaimer. So come on in. We're going to just talk about some hot topics, trending topics, do a combination of Diddy, the Kardashians, what Chloe had to say. Chloe spending time with Tristan. We're going to do a few different things. Well, let's check the sound. So thanks for tuning in to Let's Talk About It Media 21. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and please share if you care. What are we going to talk about? We're going to talk about what's on Instagram, what's on Twitter, what's going on in the news around the world. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teaching, scholarships, and research. Fair use is use permitted by a copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. All comments are alleged, in our opinion, and for entertainment purposes only. And don't forget, the Cash App is Let's Talk About It Media. And have a great day. Stay positive, stay focused. Okay, so we're actually looking at, it looks as if Kanye has gotten a really nice car. Hold on one second. Behind the scene, there's a lot that we have to do. Okay, so yeah, it looks as if Kanye is riding in style. I'm sure somebody from the K's and the J's will probably try and copy him after he just picked this up. I'm not certain if this was this month, 2 months ago, or 3 months ago. But he previews his Cybertruck, and there's only 1.2 million, only three made in the US. So for him to be able to get one, that's really nice. And the biggest thing is there's a lot of talk about Kanye and Bianca. Are they still together? Are they going to be okay? Is Bianca okay with some of his life choices? So let's continue. What else is going on? Let me go back and then forward. Okay, so then we have Chloe that recently went to see Tristan's game. Everyone's saying it looks like she changed her hair color, which kind of aged her. But I just think that Chloe has a concern in general. As you've seen, a lot of the women have actually changed their hair color. And I just think Chloe's just trying to stay within the trend. We're going to move past that. Kim just recently went to the girls' basketball game, and there's some girl going back and forth behind her. I don't know what that's all about. I'm not going to lie to you. But you remember that in regards to Kim Kardashian going to the Tom Brady roast, she's going to use people and things to trend. There is no private moments. She's going to use people and things to trend. Whenever there's a situation that goes left, she wants to utilize people and situations to trend. She knew they were going to put her on the big screen. So it's basically saying they put Kim Kardashian on the big screen and look who else they caught. So somebody is in the back and they're pointing who that is. I can't tell who that is, but I'm just noticing the girl going back and forth. I don't know what that's all about because it didn't say. And then it's saying it's me. So I guess whoever posted this, it's them in the background and she's sitting behind Kim. So that's what it seems as if. Look who they caught, but then it's her in the background of Kim. So the biggest thing is, the funny thing to me is the girl walking back and forth. Now, if you did not know, after Kim went to that roast, she went somewhere to do an interview, and there were people in the audience shouting. And people are kind of like, okay, why aren't the K's and the J's doing more for the homeless, hungry, needy? Why aren't we hearing about their good community service, especially if they allegedly have a church? Why aren't they doing more for the community? So the biggest thing is, now that all this stuff is going on with Diddy, stay to the end because there's a lot of clips. Now that all this stuff is going on with Diddy, many people are saying, what is the K's and the J's involvement? Because alleged Corey Gamble has a really close relationship with Diddy. And Corey Gamble is alleged dating Chris. But many people are like, some think they're not together. I think he is. I think he with her. Because remember how gross the girls would talk with their mom about Corey and Chris time together. They've been together now. Some are saying that Corey may be the alleged assistant bodyguard or security guard, because you got to remember Chris has been going through a alleged lawsuit with one of her bodyguards, and the bodyguard was saying how he didn't feel that Chris was sometimes being appropriate. So I think Corey came in the right time to try and help be Chris' assistant, bodyguard, help with Kylie. Kendall don't really hang out with Corey like that. Every blue moon, I'd say Kendall may have been spotted with Corey maybe once or twice, but he kind of really looks out for Kylie more so than any of the other girls. So Corey Gamble's really close to Kylie. We're going to get to some more clips. But yeah, everybody, this is like a combination of a Diddy situation, a Kardashian situation, and what Corey Gamble got going on. So let's get to the other clips. Now, this is Kanye in regards to his income that he received many, many years ago, and how it was a comparison in regards to Selena Gomez. So they were almost, very close. And then he started making way more than Selena Gomez. It was something interesting. So like I said, we're combining Kanye, the Kardashians, Corey, and some of the Diddy issues. But as we know, Kanye did extremely well over the years, and so did Selena. But Kanye's income was extremely high, and Selena has done well in regards to the public's eye, in regards to her dating situation. She's dating some guy right now, and now Kanye is, of course, with Bianca. But as we look at the past in regards to his income, he has made a lot of money over the years, and they're not within the same genre, but it's just interesting seeing his income and Selena's income. So, of course, that's from the beginning. We're gonna play it one more time. That's from the beginning. He had 100 million. She had 35 million. He had 470 million. She had only 116. He had 630 million to her 200 million. So it was very interesting how it was close, and then it skyrocketed. And I'm sure that had a lot to do with his Yeezys. Of course, that's what it was, his music and Yeezys. So it's interesting once you are in music and then you take on a item to sell in retail stores, that will definitely boost your income. So congratulations to Kanye. And many people are saying, what's going on with him? I saw a video where he was trying to call himself the man above, and many people are saying he talked about going into the adult film industry, and whether his wife is okay with that, I don't know. And then it's basically being reported that his a manager of his has decided to walk away because of some of his choices in trying to go into adult film, and he don't want to do that. So let's get to more clips. Like I said, it's going to be a combination.
Kim, word of advice, close your legs. You have more public beef than Kendrick and Drake. Thank you, guys.
So that was the roast. Many people were talking about that, and she's trying to act like it don't bother her. We know that certain things, the K's and the J's want to be liked. The K's and the J's want to be respected. The K's and the J's love for people to talk about them in a good light. They don't mind trying to throw a little shade at themselves, but Kim likes to be praised. And then if you did not know, interesting thing, I think Paris Hilton and her friend Sophia Richie may be coming out with a reality show. So that might be a little competition for the K's and the J's. It might be. So let's get to some more clips. But yeah, there's that. And then, of course, everybody's always talking about what's going on with Kanye. How is it that he turns it on and off in regards to a smile? It's interesting. It's like people catch him, and then it's almost like a 4-second rule, 3-second rule, and then he don't want to smile no more. But yeah, a lot's going on with Kanye. Kanye was looked at over the last 2 years. People have been kind of side eyeing his thoughts, his comments, his interviews. And then if he goes into the adult filming and content, many people are saying, Kanye, are you sure? You sure? Might be the wrong road. Might be the wrong road. And then, of course, that brings conversation. But then Kim Because you got to remember, Kanye had mentioned he might go into the adult film content. Then Kim was trying to joke about her and Tom Brady's relationship, which they did not have one. Tom wasn't. Tom Brady said no. And then Kim said, even if we were in a relationship, I would record it or send it or make a tape about it. Ugh. I'm sure that's why Tom is like, yes, the comments that you make, I'm not interested. And then she had said, yeah, my family has given enough good advice to football players or something. She tried to tie in, I think maybe Reggie Bush, I don't know. But yeah, it's like everybody's kind of like, she tries to make fun of herself and it don't stick. Because if you want to be noted, you should be concerned about your brand. You should be concerned about your image. And that's why Tom Brady has started dating that girl Emily or spotted with Emily, probably for a PR stunt just to say, I'm not dating Kim. And I think Tom Brady's roast, I really do think it was a get back. I do. I do.
Now, which reminds me, Kim Kardashian's here. She's had a lot of black men celebrate in her end zone. Kim, word of advice, close your legs. You have more.
And she didn't like it.
Drink. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Tom.
She made it seem like she was okay with it, but she wasn't.
Now, which reminds me, Kim Kardashian's here. I know Kim was terrified to be here.
He was terrified of being here.
Because of this, but because her kids are home with their dad.
Because her kids are home with her dad. They roasted her and they roasted her good. Many people are kind of like, she know what a roast is. And then we have Tom Brady that's saying he regrets going. Dude, you know what a roast is. You know what a roast does. You know what they're going to do. You know what they're going to say. They're not going to be kind to y'all. A roast is a roast is a roast is a roast. They're going to roast you. They're going to roast your family. They're going to talk about your kids. They're going to talk about your ex-wife. I don't know why Kim and Tom thought that they weren't going to roast them to no end. Even if you're famous and well liked by many, if you go to a roast, even if you go to a comedy show, they're going to roast you because they know what's in the media. And if you didn't check out my video, this is the kiki. They're saying that the comedians did not know Kim was coming on purpose. Only a few select. Tom knew that she was coming, but the other comedians didn't know. Now, this guy didn't know Kim was coming, but he pretty much had the best joke for Kim. People were like, he roasted her. But what did she expect? And remember how they were saying that their boos were so bad and so loud. Kevin Hart had to stand up and say, whoa, 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 calm down, calm down. And Netflix took that out. But then there was other people in the stands making comments too. And they're trying to figure out, was it Chris's team that asked for the boos to be taken out? Was it Kim that asked for the boos to be taken out? Now, everybody's going to say next year, whenever they have the roast, if boos will be taken out for another person. If you didn't see my video, check out my video in regards to what Dave had to say, in regards to the boos, in regards to it being removed, and in regards to Kim acting like she don't care. She care because that don't make her brand look good. Brands want you to be liked, well respected. But the biggest thing is, it is what it is. She went and she should have knew that they were going to go in. They were going to go in on her family. Any situation is open season. Now, mind you, Kanye never really said much about Kim dating Odell Beckham. So I don't even know if that was real or not. Because Kanye normally has something to say. People are kind of scared to date Kim because of Kanye. But Kanye can date whoever he wants. But the biggest thing is, people are scared because they seen what Pete did. They seen that Pete put the kid's initial on the neck. They seen that Pete had North on his lap. And Kim should have never allowed that. They should have never posted that. So people have been side-eyeing Kim since the Pete Davis situation. They've been side-eyeing Kim since the Balenciaga, her wearing the outfits and her strutting the outfits. People have been side-eyeing Kim in regards to using her kids for media clicks and views. People have been side-eyeing her. So people are saying it's an end of an era. There's not much that they can do. There's not much that they can change. It is what it is. They wanted the media attention weekly. They use famous people for media attention weekly, and people are kind of tired of it. So let's continue.
There's that O.J. Simpson is my dad.
You guys already know that O.J. Simpson has passed. That was announced earlier today.
Y'all got to listen to that. My mouth hit the floor. Stay in, y'all.
Out there is that O.J. Simpson is my dad.
You guys already know that O.J. Simpson has passed. That was announced earlier today. Now there are tons of articles coming out about the possibility of Khloe Kardashian being O.J. Simpson's daughter.
I do have a confession to make.
She is trending and her socials are being flooded with people sending their condolences about her possible father. And I'm just going to need everybody to remember when Khloe Kardashian said what she said about O.J.
I did one time, it's okay.
My name's Nat, and you know I love digging up a good old pop culture clip, so follow along for more. And here's another one you have to see. Roll the clip.
Probably the biggest rumor floating out there is that O.J. Simpson is my dad. Well, I really hope that's not the case because I did him once.
Is that not gross? Did y'all hear that before? I never heard that. Khloe's saying she slept with OJ. What? She's stating that she slept with the man, y'all. So that would be gross if that is her dad. But many people feel that that's not her dad. They feel that it's the hairstylist. Let's do it again.
There's that O.J. Simpson is... Biggest rumor floating out there is that O.J. Simpson is my dad.
You guys already know that O.J. Simpson has passed. That was announced earlier today. Now there are tons of articles coming out about the possibility of Khloe Kardashian being O.J. Simpson's daughter.
I do have a confession to make.
She is trending and her socials are being flooded with people sending their condolences about her possible father. And I'm just going to need everybody to remember when Khloe Kardashian said what she said about O.J.
I did one time, it's okay.
My name's Nat, and you know I love digging up a good old pop culture clip, so follow along for more. And here's another one you have to see. Roll the clip.
Probably the biggest rumor floating out there is that O.J. Simpson is my dad. Well, I really hope that's not the case because I did him once. Speaking of tabloids
That's
and things
gross.
being true and untrue, I do have a confession to make.
That's gross.
I did one time, it's okay. I did one time, it's okay. Biggest rumor floating out there is that O.J. Simpson is my dad.
You guys already know that O.J. Simpson has passed. That was announced earlier today. Now there are...
Biggest rumor floating...
So let me know in the comments, y'all. Did y'all see that clip? I've never saw that clip. I've never heard anybody talk about this clip. I don't know if it was scraped from media or people just didn't pay attention, but people are like, what? And I guess her comments and Twitter is being flooded because this is like a resurfaced clip. These resurfaced clips really get people. But the biggest thing is they have been talking about OJ being her possible father. How is it that she would sleep with him? An older man. Oh my gosh, the list of the people that they've slept with. This is kind of gross because she's known that people have said this about her and OJ for years. So a man she dated and they said was her dad, she slept with, and people were actually sending condolences and RIP to OJ. But at what point did you sleep with him? Because Khloe was extremely young when the trial was going on, right? So then you would want to sleep with a man that's been said to have did what he did, alleged to Nicole and Ronald Brown. So when you really think of it, that's kind of, I'm going to play it again for people that's coming in. Let's get to it.
There is that O.J. Simpson is my dad.
You guys already know that O.J. Simpson has passed. That was announced earlier today. Now there are tons of articles coming out about the possibility of Khloe Kardashian being O.J. Simpson's daughter.
I do have a confession to make.
She is trending and her socials are being flooded with people sending their condolences about her possible father. And I'm just going to need everybody to remember when Khloe Kardashian said what she said about O.J.
I did one time, it's okay.
My name's Nat, and you know I love digging up a good old pop culture clip, so follow along for more. And here's another one you have to see. Roll the clip.
Probably the biggest rumor floating out there is that O.J. Simpson is my dad. Well, I really hope that's not the case because I did him once. Speaking of tabloids and things being true and untrue, I do have a confession to make. I did one time, it's okay. I did one time, it's okay.
I'm sorry. Let's get to the next clip.
Now, damn, man. You guys remember the woman that got shot in the club in 1999? The night that Diddy was out with J-Lo and Shine on an album release party? Well, she's been openly speaking about how Diddy shot her back in a club in 1999.
I literally have told everyone and never changed what I said. I watched him.
Now, damn.
It's the music that I can't play in the background.
None of these, all you Puff Daddy, whoever, none of these, all you fake hard, you. Hold on. Okay. All you fake hard, you. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't shoot nobody anyway, and the reason why you got to talk is because you did a deal, you fed. You know what I'm saying? That's why you got to come at me, because part of the deal for you to be able to do all that and get out of jail is that you promise that you're going to go pull my coat car. So, y'all shut up about me. Now, let me say it calm. You shut the up about my Puff Dad.
So the biggest thing is that has music too, so I have to stop that. So you guys can read what Kanye had to say. But Kanye has been telling us in regards to what's going on with Diddy. Kanye tried to tell us. Kanye tried to tell everybody. He did years ago. Now you have to remember the clip in the interview for Drink Champs was canceled and they removed it. So I'd have to see who that is. But yeah, the interview for Drink Champs was removed. Kanye tried to tell us what was going on. Kanye tried to tell us what he felt in regards to different people in different situations. This interview had a lot of people shook and it was removed, but now I think it's been reposted. If you did not know, I think I saw it last week that it stated the Drink Champs interview has been reposted. I'm not certain why they will remove it and then repost it a year later. That's interesting. I've never really heard of that. And I don't know if their legal team was able to get it legally released, but yeah, I think the Drink Champs interview, the whole interview has been reposted, and I think it said underneath Drink Champs. But yeah, this interview, a lot of people had already saw it and copied clips from it, and it was like cut up. A few clips was cut up, and I think it was removed like the day after. But yeah, Kanye had been telling everybody. Kanye told us. Let's get to some more clips. So many people are talking about Kris Jenner, her relationship with Diddy. Did they ever do any business together? Did Kris Jenner or Corey see any concerns with any of his girlfriends? People are wondering. Of course, that's them on, maybe he's doing business calls and maybe she stopped by. But yeah, people are questioning the relationships and if any of the famous people saw any concerns with Kim, with Cassie, with Gina. How many famous people seen stuff? Now, remember, Kris had a show. Many people kind of forget about that. She had a show, but it didn't last because you got to remember the K's and the J's love so much exposure. So whenever they create a show or a podcast, we've heard it all. We've seen it all, and it don't last. A lot of stuff they do don't last. It don't. So you remember when Kris was telling Khloe, you should have a podcast. You should have a podcast because they want to be able to create that narrative and put that narrative out. And Khloe's probably like, no, what do we need to create a podcast for? You already feed stories to different blogs. And what do I need to sit at a booth for or a mic for? Now, you got to remember, didn't Kim have a podcast? And how many uploads did she do? Less than 10, if that. Kim supposedly had a podcast and I don't know if it did well or didn't do well, but it didn't last. So a lot of people are saying some of the stuff they do, some of the stuff they sell, So that's Chris and, Chris and Diddy hanging out. And then people are saying, how much did their friends know? How much did famous people know? Did they see issues in regards to Cassie? Did they see the bruise on Cassie and nobody said nothing? Nobody did nothing because of concerns of? If you have a bunch of friends and y'all hanging out, how do you not notice the bruises? How do you not notice how he's treating Cassie? So many people are going to be side eyeing a lot of famous people, and they're not just saying that the security guards was complacent. They're going to say that people in general was complacent. How much did, Usher know? How much did Chris know? Their friend group is pretty tight lipped. There's probably about 50 of them. People are going to wonder, will some of these people have to, if there is, you got to remember, Diddy has not been charged with anything, but people are questioning his integrity. People are questioning his friend group. People are questioning how much he has on video, how much he has on tape. People are questioning it, and it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? The K's and the J's love media attention, clicks, and views. But you got to remember, Chris' boyfriend or partner or security guard has known Diddy for a very long time. How do we not know that Corey was a plant to get into part of the K's and the J's and their circle? You know what I'm saying? There's that. So everybody's talking about the pictures, how they would hang out with him. Diddy, Oprah. I'll get into the Oprah situation later. I already have a good deep dive in regards to that. So you got Diddy, you got Oprah. Of her friends have had situations. Oprah's friends with many, many, many men in the industry. Let's just say it that way. You got Chloe and Diddy hanging out. That's Aaliyah, and that looks like Jay-Z and Missy Elliott. These are pictures from back in the day, but many people are saying, how much did people know? Did they know about what was going on with Cassie? Did they know of what was going on with Kim Porter? And has any of the other women experienced anything? How much does that Jay-Z know? How much does Kanye know? Will some of them be asked to testify if there's a situationship? And so they're going to do a deep dive in regards to a lot of these relationships. If some of these people don't think that they're not going to do a deep dive, they are. And then this was a funny clip that I saw. I saw this like a month ago, but I didn't play it. But it's kind of like a lot of the famous people saying, you can see it. When they said the first person to turn P. Diddy in gets 100 million. So there's a lot of different famous faces. It's just, a lot's going on, and people are questioning, his moral compass, his friend group, who he know, how much people know, how much people have seen. He's just taken a lot of pictures with a lot of famous people. The Justin Bieber concern is a big concern. I'm going to show y'all a video in regards to Justin Bieber was actually singing, and Diddy actually took the mic from him. Yep, it's this one. So it's never too late to say I'm sorry. So keep watching the clip, because we're going to see Justin Bieber is singing. He got the mic, and Diddy takes the mic. He literally takes the mic, and you see Justin trying to grab the mic back. So, and then he gives it back to him. But Justin singing. Please like the video, you guys, as you come in. Please like the video as you guys come in. But yeah, he takes the mic. You see Justin trying to grab the mic back from Diddy. So many people feel that he has done a lot to people in regards to how he almost like disrespects. If this is Justin's event and Diddy's just grabbing the mic, and then Justin's trying to grab it back, then he gives it back to him. But yeah, a lot of people feel that Diddy tries to take shine away from people in regards to what their events are. And if he's invited, he going to try and do everything he can to take the shine away. Of course, there's some more pictures in regards to Diddy and Chris. How much does she know? What did she see? How much did she know? What did she see? And he ended up being on her show a few times. But I guess fans wasn't interested. I guess Chris was trying to be the next Wendy Williams, and people just wasn't feeling it. Kanye ended up going on the show too. But I guess she was trying to grab a few tips from Ellen, maybe some tips from Oprah, maybe some tips from Wendy, but it didn't last. And then I guess some of the kids were acting like they didn't even want to go on the show, be on the show. But I guess they kind of said, okay, mom, we'll come for your first show. I think it was Courtney that kind of joked about, okay, mom, I'm here to support you. I really don't want to be here. I think it was Courtney, or it might have even been Chloe. But yeah, everybody's questioning the K's and the J's. How much did they know? It seems that Chris and Diddy are very close. But you got to remember, Corey Gamble knows Diddy. So we'll find out more. What's that all about? Was Corey planted to be a part of Chris' life, or is Corey Chris's security? Is that her real boo? And then remember, there was a sit down where Chloe had said, Mom, everybody keep asking if you and Corey are married. And she said, no, we are definitely not married. Now that all this is coming out, that Corey was there, alleged, when Kim Porter passed, how was Corey there? And then you see that Kimora Lee was in the background, so distraught. So people are wondering, how much does Corey know? How much does Chris know? How much does Corey know? How much does Chris know? And then, of course, this is Cassie, and that's Kim. So did they ever see any bruises on her body? Did they not ever help or assist? Y'all can't just go into Tiffany's comments. There's other famous people that's been around these K's and the J's. You know what I'm saying? Did she not talk to any of these famous people and say, I'm in a bad situation, can you help me? And they ignored her. Cassie was with Diddy for a while. Cassie was Diddy for a while. But yep, that's a picture. That's a picture. So let's continue. Of course, this is LeBron.
Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah. Everybody know ain't no party like a Diddy party, so. Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah. Everybody know ain't no party like a Diddy.
Now, if y'all did not see last night, I posted a video in regards to LeBron James has decided to unfollow Diddy. Yeah. Anyway, I did a video last night in regards to LeBron James has decided to unfollow Diddy.
Party like a Diddy party, so. Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah. Everybody know ain't no party like a Diddy party, so. Yeah, that's what's up.
And you have to remember, this was around the time when the world was going through what they were going through. A lot of pages can't say what they were going through, but I think a lot of people were Skyping in. This was the time that LeBron Skyped in and he was saying hello to Diddy and his family. But yeah, LeBron James, and I did that report last night, he has decided to unfollow Diddy in all his social medias. And then this is a funny video. So funny. Sometimes I do funny Fridays, but I really haven't done a funny Friday lately. But many people are saying that Shannon Sharpe in the background. Who else? And this is just a funny video. I'm not saying any of these people have been around or dated him. This is just a funny video. That's Diddy, Shannon Sharpe. That look like Stephen A. Who else? That's Tyler Perry. And then who's in the background with the headband? Is that what's his name? That's that's that basketball player, y'all. That's a funny video. So I had to play that. So
randomly, every time I walk around the house, this is all I say. Have you ever been swallowed up? This is all I say. Have you ever been swallowed up? Swallowed up? Now, this might just be me, but randomly, every time I walk around the house, this is all I say. Have you ever been swallowed up? Swallowed up? Now, this might just be me. Now, this might just be me.
I would have been swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up? Have you gone through a time of swallowing where everything was overwhelming? I would have been swallowed up? Have you ever been swallowed up? Have you gone through it? I would have been.
Oh, so if you did not know, it's being reported that Bishop T.D. Jakes spoke out against Diddy yesterday on his Sunday pulpit service, and he basically talked about women that are in bad situations and getting out of a bad situation. When he saw the video in regards to Diddy, he was extremely bothered by the video, and he said he thought about his daughters, and he felt if he was upset as a man, he felt that women were probably extremely upset. I had a hard time watching the video, and then all of a sudden I my finger scrolled and I saw it, and then I could not unsee it. And then the love and support that Cassie got was amazing for the first 4 or 5 hours. And then men of media started saying, well, at least now we've seen it. Yeah. And then you got Peter Thomas saying crazy stuff. I don't know why Peter even said anything, but here nor there. But yeah, TD Jakes did speak about it, and he did say, if people are scared when you come into a room, man, get some help. Get some help. Women should not have to put up with a man that can't control himself. Basically what he talked about. Check out my video earlier yesterday. I posted about that. So we're going to talk about this.
Cassie in the Y'all, did y'all see that video of Diddy beating Cassie in the hallway? Like, we been knew this stuff, but to see this 8 years later is crazy. The hotel had to be paid off because they held this video for 8 years, and this girl is being kicked and dragged in the hallway. It's so nasty. What you got to say now, Miss Mama's caveman boyfriend number one? What do you got to say now, mini-me, small fry? What you got to say? You've been cosplaying as a loser, abuser, and freaky frog for years. And let's see you post another Tybo video of you working out defending this man too. Or are you going to have another fake gospel concert in your studio? Let us know what you going to do next. And all the Diddy defenders in the comments talk about he innocent until proven guilty. Well, is this enough proof, losers? Everybody not lying on this man. They've been talking about this man for 40 years. And if this is true, that means everything else in that lawsuit is true. And it's all about to come out, and y'all about to look even dumber. This is really sad, and I feel so bad for Cassie. This is sad. Put this bad boy in a bad jail immediately. Y'all, did y'all see that video of Diddy beating Cassie in the hallway? Y'all, did y'all see that video of Diddy beating Cassie?
So then everybody's talking about that. So, of course, this is the clip that I posted because people have been, Corey Gamble and Diddy, basically, they're saying that he's been hired as an alleged handler. Now, if that's true, I don't know. I don't know Chris's payroll. So I don't know, everything that has, I don't know. There is an affiliation in regards to Corey Gamble knows Justin. Corey Gamble knows Chris. Corey Gamble knows Diddy. What's going to come out? Are any of these people going to be expected to be, if there is an alleged situationship down the line? Like I've said before, Diddy has not been charged with anything. They already stated that he cannot be charged in regards to the video, in regards to Cassie, because the time has run out. The time has ran out. They cannot prosecute him. Statute of limitations. Yes, the statute of limitations has run out in regards to what Diddy did to Cassie, which many people are concerned. And many people feel that a case is just being built. Now, will there be a RICO? I don't know. But many people are saying, how much does Corey know? What is his involvement? Everybody's asking. And RIP to Kim. Diddy's ex-bodyguard has said, where's Kim Porter's apology? But everybody's like, why was y'all so complacent about what Cassie went through? Why was y'all so complacent about what Kim Porter went through? Why was y'all so complacent about what Gina went through? Why was y'all so complacent with the Shelf alleged went through? All comments are alleged. People are questioning. And it's going to be up to a judge or a jury to find out if any of these people had anything to do with some of his business dealings. Some people will say he was a part of the industry. And many people are saying if he was a part of the industry, why did they allow him to do so much in the last 20 years? And people are saying they're just the agency, because Kanye says he's a part of the agency. Why did they allow so much to happen? Things for Kim could have been avoided. Things for Cassie alleged could have been avoided. Things for Cassie could have been avoided. So let's continue. Let's see what happens. Will Corey or Chris or will they try to avoid? Because you got to remember when that Tory Lane Megan Thee Stallion situation. Go check out my old videos. Kelsey Harris had said her story ties in Kylie Jenner. Kylie Jenner didn't. I don't think she even hit the stand. I don't even think she had the party, and Kylie did not even go to the courthouse. So y'all figure that out. And then the Black China lawsuit. Many people were like, okay, how did Black China not win? Y'all took the show away from Black China. But Black China has, put on her bootstraps and moved forward. Now, this is the other.
I'm with my best friend, Puff. I'm at the Sky Island right now. I'm not even. Yeah, it's going down. How's this right here? Yeah, Stevie.
He said he's at Star Island. We with his best friend right now.
Puff. I'm at the Sky Island right now. Yeah, it's going down. How's this right here? Yeah.
So that's crazy. I showed that video from yesterday that CBJ, and it don't seem like Diddy was mad that he said that he's with him, because they still friends, they still cool, y'all. So if you didn't catch my video yesterday, I posted it yesterday. Stevie J was basically trying to say that he was dating Puff. Let's go through
beating Cassie in the hallway. Like, we been knew this stuff, but to see this 8 years later is crazy. The hotel had to be paid off because they held this video for 8 years, and this girl is being kicked and dragged in the hallway. It's so nasty. What you got to say now, Miss Mama's caveman boyfriend number one? What do you got to say now, mini-me, small fry? What you got to say? You've been cosplaying as a loser, abuser, and freaky fraud for years. And let's see you post another Tybo video of you working out defending this man too. Or are you going to have another fake gospel concert in your studio? Let us know what you going to do next. And all the Diddy defenders in the comments talk about he innocent until proven guilty. Was this enough proof, losers? Everybody not lying on this man. They've been talking about this man for 40 years. And if this is true, that means everything else in that lawsuit is true. And it's all about to come out, and y'all about to look even dumber. This is really sad, and I feel so bad for Cassie. This is sad. Put this bad boy in a bad jail immediately. Y'all, did y'all see that video of Diddy beating Cassie in the hall?
So then there's that clip. We got the TDJC spoke out. So yeah, everybody, I just wanted to do some quick videos.
Me. But randomly, every time I walk around the house, this is all I say. Have you ever been swallowed up? Yeah,
so I just wanted to go through a few different clips, what's been trending, what's been going on. I thought I had the clip in regards to his apology. Let me go back and see if I could pull that up. Hold on, be patient. A disclaimer. Oh yeah, we're gonna talk about that too.
Difficult to reflect on the darkest times in your life. Sometimes you gotta do that. I was fucked up. I hit rock bottom, but I made no excuses. My behavior on that video is inexcusable. I take full responsibility for my actions in that video. I'm disgusted. I was disgusted then when I did it. I'm disgusted now. I went and I sought out professional help. I had to go into therapy. I go into rehab. I had to ask God for his mercy and grace. I'm so sorry. Committed to be a better man each and every day. I'm not asking for forgiveness. I'm truly sorry.
So yeah, that's the apology from yesterday. A lot of people feel that um he only focused on
It's so difficult to reflect.
many people felt that he talked more about himself and in regards to his relationships, and many people felt that he could not say Cassie's name. Many people felt that he should have apologized to all the women in his life, because many people feel alleged that a lot of them might have experienced some concerns. Now you got to remember, his ex-bodyguard mentioned a lot in regards to him. Both bodyguards had something to say about the relationship with RAP to Kim Porter. And the bodyguard said something about Cassie. So there was a bodyguard that was around in regards to Kim Porter's time. There was a bodyguard that was around in regards to Cassie's time. So one of the bodyguards had said, it wasn't Gene Dill, it was the other guy. He had said that he was complacent. He said he turned his head to stuff because he had a family to feed. So we're going to find out how many people are a part of, if anything comes down the pipeline. But people are saying, he chose to do this speech. They're asking where he's at. Is he going to try and flee? What's going to happen? You know, but it's just sad that Cassie and her family had to go through this. And like I said before, Alex, Diddy's trainer, was able to get her out of a bad situation, and nobody else. It took some trainer to get Cassie out of that situation and away from this man. But I want to thank everyone for being here. Thanks for supporting the channel. Don't forget to like, to comment, and subscribe. Turn on your notifications. Double check and make sure you're subscribed to the page. Support all your channels and pages. We separate ourselves from our families to do these videos, which can be hour, 2 hours. We have to research stuff. We got to look up stuff. So support your pages the best way you can. Like, comment in the pages. Subscribe to the pages. If you're not subscribed, always check your subscriptions. Always turn on your notifications. Do your part in regards to supporting pages. If you know any ladies, double check with your girlfriends, your good girlfriends. Hey girl, you good? Is your relationship healthy? Is there anything I could do to help you? And check on your mothers, check on your nieces, check on your aunts. Check on your good girlfriends. Make sure everyone's doing well. And if they're in a bad situation, Alex, Cassie's husband, had put up a 800 number in regards to women getting help and assistance. So wishing everyone well. In the replay game, like the video, share the video, and subscribe. I hope everyone has a great Monday. I'm sure it's going to be a busy day. I'm sure there's stuff that's going on I probably don't even know about yet. But well wishes. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for supporting the channel. Like, comment, and subscribe. And everyone, be kind. Be respectful. Goodbye. Prayers to Cassie.